You see, how do I find myself out here, family? Let me ask you this. How can you go the world over and you can't talk about Jesus Christ? Allow yourself this. We got a long history. What is the essence and nature of this place? Long history doing backwards, doing wrong to other human beings. Long history of war. What's the nature of this place? Kind of like hell. Like half hell is fundamental good here too. Obviously, what's based is love and good. But what is it, family? You try to put that together, simple math, family. You try to put together the very essence of this place is hell. And family, what is not allowed here? Jesus Christ. So, he is opposite of this realm, family. You can go the world over, you can't talk about Jesus Christ. Well, it makes sense, family. He is the way, he is the key to the everlasting, to the, transcendence, family. See, I know well, family, that I didn't have to come and say to give an environment, family, and connect the dots for giving brothers and sisters. You see, I'd be hard-pressed, family, to make sense of interaction, influence with one given heart, family. You see, all I do, family, is just move into a given environment in the midst of same created God decided brothers and sisters and just call it is. That's all I have to do, family. I'm 100% efficacious in that endeavor. We're not to say, family, there can be a truth, there is a truth that Jesus Christ is. You see, I come out here, family, and I'm hated. You see, how am I hated, family? I'm out here moving for every given brother and sister in the realest way. No high thing by me, family, but I know well the mercy and grace and love that I've received. You see, it's not Muhammad, family. It's not many gods. It's not reincarnation. It's not enlightenment. It's not spirituality. But it's very much, family. It's very much that there can be a truth. There is a truth that Jesus Christ is. See, he gave us every given thing, family. And he only wills that we come as we are. And brothers and sisters say, I will not come no matter what. That's picture things, family. And you say, you're unpopular. So I think I'm going to follow brothers and sisters, the majority. Now, how's everybody moving? How's everybody moving? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow everybody else. You see, where does that begin? Where does that, family? You see, I'll tell you the underlying overarching thing, family, and that is that we are God created. We do know that. He does see our minds and our hearts. Our hearts do recognize what's real. There can be truth. There is truth, and Jesus Christ is. Now I take or leave it. You say, no. You see, and we all get together and say no. You think that modifies anything, family? That modifies nil. We can all get together and agree on something. It does not modify, family. You see, I'll get all kinds of looks, but please realize, family, don't disallow yourself this. Did God give you every given thing? Is he the source of all good, all beauty, all life, all light, and all love? If you say no, please come forward to something, family. How is that thing self-existent? All good, all beauty, all life, all light, and all love is from our Father. And what looks like it's from our Father, family? Jesus Christ. What is more an instance of love than the cross? He is the embodiment of love, family. You're like, that's embarrassingly simple. You see, it's too simple. How else would it be, family, but for the spectrum of us? How would it be something that the fundamental thing, each and every single one of us would grasp? You see, it is plain, family, but there's nothing more perfect. There's nothing more beautiful than the cross, than the resurrection, than sacrifice, and Jesus Christ, family. And you're trying to say, what is that? That you're trying to point at that devil that infiltrated the church. You're trying to say that's him. You can roll with that, family. But what is it? We know well who our Father is. We know well who Jesus Christ is, family. We know well, what is it? He's the source of all good, all beauty, all life, all light, and all love. We know well, family, that he will separate and rectify everything. So, family, what's your basis for not coming to him? When he gave you every given thing, family, he has nothing but perfect love for you. I'll never find myself out of popular, family. But to be honest, I don't much want to be part of the societal thing, family. Because what do we do but, have a hierarchy, nice little caste system, separate brothers and sisters according to our arbitration. What is it, family? I want no part of society, but I want everything to do with every given brother and sister. You'll never find anybody beside me or behind me, family, but it remains that I'm out here for our God and our Savior and our truth. Nothing of myself, family. My form is not a cord, family. My form does not align, family. It's not a matter. I'm not even out here This is just plain proclamation of your truth. You see, this is ours, family. You see, what's fake, family, is when somebody tries to gain something from the truth. I have no gain out here, family. This gain is for you. I'm trying to say, wake up. Sioux Falls, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm saying, wake up. Allow yourself something, family. How can you go the world over and you cannot talk about Jesus Christ? How do you go the world over, family? It's taboo to talk about the embodiment of love. To talk about the perfect instance of love. How can you not talk about it? I'll give you a little bit of insight. Last time I checked, family, this place is kind of backwards. I mean, each and every one of us has capacity to be beautiful. We're looking at a long history of war. See, look at our long history of war and doing wrong to our fellow human being. I know well where I came from, family. I had nothing for my fellow human being. You see, but God is perfect, family. What does not look like it is of this realm. My point in saying, family, that Jesus Christ is not welcome the world over taboo to talk about the embodiment of love as Jesus Christ. How's that add up? Maybe it's not of this realm, family. Maybe it's the truth to the after, family. But I'm only talking your heart. You gotta bypass your mind now, try to add something to the equation. I do simple math, family. I do not look at giving a brother and sister as in front of me. I know well that I've got to move myself into the midst of same credit. God decided brothers and sisters, and just call it is, family. So let me say, Sioux Falls, wake up. There can be the truth, there is truth, and Jesus Christ is. You do have heart sensitivity to nature things. You say, really? Like you gotta be agreeable with the person that's next to you, family. But it remains, family, that God sees our minds and our hearts. And it remains, family, that we can try to agree on something, try to modify what is, family. It accomplishes nil, family. We know well that what God created, and God placed in our hearts, family, to roll in our hearts to recognize the reality of our Savior. You see, God is love, and He loves you, family. That's what it is. See, He gave us every given thing, family, and the only will is that we come as we are. See, God loves us, family. And you say, yeah, I see your form. You look like a certain, I don't know if your form aligns. The thing is, family, He's exactly your God. Don't look to me, family. No, He's exactly your God. He gave you every given thing. He breathed life into you. He breathed life in every person in your life that you love. It's your God, family. There's nothing to take with me. I'll tell you, I'm a dog nothing, family. What is it, family? He is our God. You see, brothers and sisters find all kinds of problems with me being out here fighting for brothers and sisters in the realest way. Fighting for brothers and sisters that aren't willing to fight for themselves. So they got a problem with that. But what is it, family? Last time I checked, Jesus Christ's embodiment of love. Last time I checked, family, every given thing is applauded. Every good thing, everything's good. You see, let's be accepting. What is it, family? But it's taboo to talk about Him who gave every given thing for us. Who gave us everything, and then He gave everything, His very life, family, that He has with God before creation was. He came in humble form, family. He came and He was mocked. He came and He was rejected. But it's in plain text. But you're not willing to pick up that text. You kind of recognize it. You are not willing to pick up the text, though. See, how's it work? God gave us truth. You don't want anything with it. You'll take this and this and this and call it edification. What is it? You don't want Him. Family, you want a picture of society? That's by and large what it is. We don't want Him. We don't want our God. We don't want our Savior. We don't want our truth. If you have ears to hear, family, if you have eyes to see, I'm out here, family. I can take this sign the world over. I put together all I can have on my sign. It's this, family. Take this world over. We know exactly what this is. See, it's nothing more, family. It's not Muhammad, it's not many gods, not reincarnation, not enlightenment, not spirituality. When I talk to all walks of life, family, what is similar? What is similar is that you, in as far as I can sense what their being produces, even though they try to hinder it, I can tell that they have something in their hearts with Jesus Christ. You get when you're around somebody, you kind of can read them, family. That's exactly what it is. I know that God placed our hearts, family, to recognize what's real. You want to know what it is, family? It's that we recognize the reality of our Savior. You put together, family, that we not transcend but not transcend our God and become anything that would surpass Him. So how do you put together, with our source being sentient, family, how do you put together this place is logically incomplete? How would you put together that we don't have an answer? But how do you put together, family, that Jesus Christ is most prevalent? How do you put together, family, that Jesus Christ is place logically complete? Jesus Christ is the only thing, only one that answers this place. See, family, it says, for the message of the cross is foolishness to those that are perishing, but unto us which save is the power of God. See, Sioux Falls, what hope have you? Not a given hope. I take solace in a number of days. I was seamlessly introduced into this place, and I'm just going to continue about my business. I built a nice little thing. I'll give you this, family. God created every good created thing. Beautiful things here, family. And the most of being, what? Significant other? A child? But what is it, family? He gave us these things, family, but it remains that we all belong to Him. When we take every given thing, family, and we don't want anything to do with the one who gave it. I see that as a problematic order of things, family. We find out that's by and large. Go to this one, this one, this one, this one. And even the ones that have came, family, have seen, they still want to keep Him at a distance. They act like it's a Sunday church building thing. Everything, family, is out from Him. Every good created thing. Everything that is not, family, everything that is not will be rectified. Everything that is not, family, will be separated. You see, you won't find me popular out here, family. But it remains, I'm willing to fight for brothers and sisters that are not willing to fight for themselves. You see, God changed me, family. My very nature, family. I only cater to myself. Only worried about this. But by our Father, family, I'm already fighting for you. You do have a choice God in Jesus Christ, family. Jesus Christ is choice God. But I'm talking to your heart. I'm not trying to have a conversation with your mind. I'll try to convolute things, family. Dilute things is very much, family, that I'm talking to your heart now. You do have a little bit of our hearts, family, that recognize the reality of your Savior. You do know what God created. You have had exposure to the truth. You do not have to pay for your faith. We live in a society where we don't have to pay for our faith. You look, family. Evidence. See, evidence, family. Evidence that He is, family. You go the world over. What's one thing that people are willing to give their life for? Him. What is the one thing that people are willing to give their life for? To leave whatever for Him. See, so what is it, family? It's a little bit of insight into us, family. Our private world that God is a part of. See, we do know that we are God created. We do recognize the reality of our Savior. You see, there's two things, family. I come out here and I'm crazy with my own son. Sure enough, family, but it remains, family. I'm not even out here. This is just plain proclamation to your side. I can't find it to make sense, family, that I find myself in a building hoping that you'll come. Never will, family. You will never come to the building, family. So I figure I'm going to come out and try to wake up my brothers and sisters that don't have a given hope. See, we are God created, family. How would it be that He wouldn't give us truth? He did. And how would it be, family, but that it's in a plain, transferable text? You see, it exists in sufficiency, family. We have everything that we're supposed to have. See, I just come out, family, and I can accomplish by just going like this, just speaking what I know. Just let it pour out of me, family, when it's plain. See, it's interesting how you can say things, family, that should go without being said, but you have to have a certain impact, family. I never find this popular, family, because we have an innate tendency, family, to cater to what's here now. You see, what's tangible in a certain sense, family. What is it, family? It remains that every given thing here, family, is going to cease. Every given thing, family, the toilsome futility. You know that. You can't remove yourself from that, family. You know well that every given thing is going to end. So how I'm out here not popular? How is the truth not everything? Well, it is. Even though people do not acknowledge that, family. You see, the thing is, family, this is our truth. You see, He's exactly your God, family. You see, everything that you hold near and dear, family, is from Him. He's exactly your God. You see, but the thing is, family, as it is, He does not force us to come. But as it is, family, he does require us to come. He does not force us to come, but he does require us to come. It says, family, that whoever believes is not condemned. Whoever does not believe is condemned already, because they have not believed God's only Son. See, what I have to be, what I have to make sense of, family, how can I be effective? I can tell you that you do know what God created. I can tell you that you do recognize the reality of your Savior. See, it's not an anomaly, family. That's universal. God wrote in our hearts, family, to recognize what's real. You'll never find me popular, family. You'll never find brothers and sisters behind me, beside me. What is it? It's very much, family. It's very much that this is our truth. See, I'm not even out here, family. This is just a plain proclamation of your truth. See, God sees our minds and our hearts. Why does he have limited presence, family? He has limited presence so we can make God's choice, Phil. God has limited presence. Why does he have a veil? So we can make God's choice, Phil. So there's a preservation of that, family. See, brothers and sisters say, you know, what is the general consensus? You know, how's everybody moving? You see, I think it behooved me to follow them. We define ourselves, family. We have a long history of not making sense. We have a long history of not making sense. Brothers and sisters will hate me, family. What is it? It remains that I'm out for the source of all love. It remains, family, that fight for brothers and sisters that are not willing to fight for themselves. And yes, the ones that want to remove me from being out of family, it remains that I'm out here fighting for them. Because they will never, you see, check the one that is around you as saying hush hush to the truth. Because family, truly, they do not have your best concern in mind, family. They do not have a general concern for you. See, but how do I find myself out here, family? I'm out here to tell you, wake up. I'm out here to tell you that God gave you every given thing, family. You're not concerned with the fact that every given thing is going to cease. How's that? You never finds anybody accommodate how I'm out here, family. Never finds anybody out here with me. But it remains, family, that's how I'm modified. It remains, family, that I'm talking to every given heart. It could probably be even covert action. Probably even go by miss, family. You see, but later on, when they're by themselves, they have a little bit of time, family, they will probably allow themselves to consider exactly how I was out here. See, sure enough, I don't have a given truth, don't have an answer, don't have a hope. But sure enough, God is the source of all love, all beauty, all truth. Every good thing, every beautiful thing, all love, all light is from God. So, how is it, family? I don't have hope. God gave us truth. It is not a simple desire of mine to seek his face. So what is it, family? See, I will never find anything going with me out here, family. But it remains that what is a concern of mine, every given brother, sister, that passes by, family. So, Sioux Falls, let's make this interactive. See, brothers and sisters, Sioux Falls, what hope have you? What thing do you have that's substantial, short of what he gave you? See, brothers and sisters trying to mock, there's not much that's more lack of beauty. See, sure enough, family, sure enough, I'm out here for the source of all good, all beauty, all life, all light, and all love. I'm fighting for brothers and sisters in the realest way, family. See, what is it, family? I never find anybody out here with me. But, and sure enough, family, by and large, there'll be brothers and sisters that have their windows up, uniform straight line, going I don't know where. Family, what it remains, I'm still out here to be hurt. It remains, family, that I'm not even out here. This is just a plain proclamation of our truth. See, so, family, I'm not even out here. This is just a plain proclamation of your truth. See, let's make this interactive, family. I've been out here for months. Sioux Falls, can you bring me a truth? See, can you shut me up? Can't you see? Can't you see? What is that? Surely, family, I'm struggling. Can you bring something forward? Now let's make this interactive, family. Bring me hope. Bring me truth. Bring me an answer. It will never happen. Surely, brothers and sisters would like to do that. You know, surely they'd like to answer, right? Because they hate how I'm out here. So truly, they'd like to negate how I'm out here. But it doesn't happen, family, because it's not existent. There's one truth, family, and I'm out here proclaiming it. Again, family, surely, brothers and sisters would like to negate how I'm out here. But it remains, family, it remains that it doesn't happen because there's not another truth. There's not another answer. No hope short of what's to be found in Him. So is it, family? There can be truth. There is truth. And Jesus Christ is. He gave us every given thing, family. He does not force us to come. But He does require us to come. See, family, if I tried to take hearts out, family, you see what's truly taking place in heart, what's being perceived right now, family, try to integrate it, surely that would be uniform. When you take the movement in society, we'll find every which way, family, what is a meaningful thing to be derived, family. Surely it just accumulates the noise, family. See, where are we going? What are we doing? One thing's valid is what we handle, family, and that is those that we love. See, that's valid. What is it, family? He gave us that. God gave us every given thing, family. All good, all beauty, all life, all light, and all love. Every person in our life that we love, family, God breathed life into. Their very essence, family. He decided when they were going to be. He decided where they were going to be. He placed them in your life. So it makes sense, family, that you love Him at least that much. But family, how is it that we do know what God created? How is it, family? We do have that sensitivity. And you say God is not. But I say we could go like this and say that He's not. Modifies nil, family. You know that your God created. So what's with that then, family? How is it wrong that we spend calendar years, family, without the simple desire of Him? We do not seek our God, our Savior, our truth. See, it says, family, it says, for I much shame the gospel, because this is the power of God on salvation for those that believe. See, how do I find myself out here? You see, I don't have to connect the dots too much, family. I just gotta call what it is. So you're saying it's take it or leave it. See, that belongs in a church. What is that? It belongs over here during this time so I can come to it if I want it. Yeah, okay, but it's not take it or leave it, family. It's very much a matter of your everlasting life. You see, by and large, family, what do? We white knuckle this place. You see, every given brother and sister, they're like this. Yeah, we do that. Because this is what we know. What is it, family? It remains that God gave us insight into the after. We know well that He is. We know well, family, that we don't cease after we leave this place. We do not discontinue. We're just not here anymore, family. In a sense, family, life is an illusion. See, what was created in 6 days, family, is merely meant to be passed through. So what is it, family? What's real? It's one thing that does not discontinue, family. That's our life. See, brothers and sisters will look around and find their bearing. See, look. You see, they'll hear something. They'll try to verify it with their neighbor. You know, they'll hear something and they'll be like, really? You see, what is it, family? Where does that begin? Where does that end? See, I'm just talking to your heart. I'm talking to you. You know what God created. You recognize the reality of your Savior. There can be truth. There is truth that Jesus Christ is. So family, then what's your basis for rejection? There is no excuse for ignorance, and there is no basis for rejection. See, so family, what hope have you? Let's make this interactive. So you fellas, bring me a truth. Bring me a hope. Bring me an answer. It never happened. Because I'm out here with the lone truth. You see, and family, I'm not even out here. This is just plain proclamation of your truth. You see, and you say, we're trying to appease those that are fundamentally exactly the same as us. You see, I don't know if we find that agreeable. You see, many brothers and sisters, they don't have ears to hear. Many brothers and sisters don't have eyes to see. My God, all I can do is all I can do. You see, it remains, family, that I'm out with the truth of our existence. It remains, family, that I'm fighting for every given brother and sister that's not willing to fight for themselves. But family, it's not Muhammad. It's not many gods, it's not reincarnation. I don't have to continue, family. And you see, family, I don't know your walk. I don't know you, family, but I'll tell you what's inside of your heart. You have a little bit in your hearts, family, that recognize the reality of your Savior. So, family, would it make sense that you're held to that? You see, a couple's family with the plain transferable text that we're given, the word in its form. Would it make sense, family, that we're held to that? See, family, there is no excuse for ignorance. We do know what God created. There is no excuse for ignorance. We do recognize the reality of our Savior. You see, God sees our minds and our hearts, family. So what's with that? We're held to that, family. It is modified with exposure to the truth, family. With exposure to the truth, there's a choice. There's only acceptance or rejection. You see, I'm fighting all kinds of odds, family. I'm a small voice, small form. What remains, family, I come in my city and call it is. You see, in the midst of everything that's guaranteed to pass, family, I'm out here with the one thing. I'm not even out here, family. This is just a plain proclamation of your truth. You see, if you see things flying this way, that way, you have the high human ambitions, high endeavors. See what humanity's doing. Yeah, we were created to create, family. What remains, family, that God gave us truth, and this place is merely purpose to be passed through. You see, we're not these vessels, family. We're very much our movement. So it's perfect. Because you see, brothers and sisters, you see, we see God in a certain sense. You see, as a limited presence, family, to not disallow, to not negate the possibility of honest choice of Him. That's why God has a will. So when we, have our little dance for our life, family, where it's truly ourselves, family, is our actions. And when, family, when we do not have the simple desire of our Creator for a whole calendar years, for a whole lifetime, what do you think it is? Now I have a simple desire of our God, family. I'll give you a little bit of insight, family. What's universal is we know that we're God created. And you say, but the professor displaces their position. See, science is only coming to, family, not, let alone incongruent realities. What is it? Science is only coming to, family, how reality is impossible many times over. But we're not to say, family, God is love. God gave you every given thing, family. Please, I'm talking to you, family. God sees you and He loves you. You see, we're all lateral in this under Him, family. God gave you every given thing. There's no holy person here, family. Our holiness is from God. You see, He sees you and He loves you. And all you have to do is pursue Him as you are. All you have to do, family, is pursue Him as you are. To seek His face. I know, family, because that's what I did. Nobody can take you to God. Nobody can take you to God. But Jesus tore the veil, family, so we come as we are. That's all God requires. It says, for all fallen short of the glory of God. He just wants us to come as we are. See, brothers and sisters, look at the movement and society. You say, a small form, small voice, little movement. You see, and they'll try to place it in its place, but the thing is, family, I'll give you a little bit of insight into things, family. It's recognized exactly how I'm out here. It's well perceived that I'm out here with the truth of our existence because God placed in our hearts to recognize that, to have sensitivity to the reality of Him. We do not Jesus Christ is real, family. And then what's with that? There's only choice or rejection. That's what's before us. You're trying to show me something flashy, you'd be like, look at this. And I'll be like, God created us to create. There's nothing to boast about, family. But what's plain? How do you elaborate on love? See, God is love, family. And life is an illusion. You see, there's one thing, family. We leave this place and we do not discontinue. You'd think that'd be good news. You'd think that'd be good news. But brothers and sisters do everything in their power to try to separate themselves from the reality of Him. There you go.